Hello Internet, welcome back to Binding of Isaac. We're coming off our stream was our last episode. What do we want to do? I wouldn't hate doing a daily, but really we want to try and unlock more stuff. And that requires playing as regular runs. So we need to defeat the devil more, I think, in order to unlock some stuff. Why don't we just, we haven't beaten Isaac or the devil with Magdalene, so we'll just give this a go. And if we can turn this into any kind of win, that'd be fine, because it will unlock us some things. Being in the burning basement is not great. Yeah, last time we played was on stream. Mostly. So every time I stream anything, I feel like I do a really bad job. And I'm trying to shake that feeling as much as possible, because that feeling is discouraging me from streaming more frequently. Like, I've seen other streamers where, even if they're having a bad day or whatever, they'll pop on for like an hour, because they have time, and I want that. I want to be able to... Like, I would like to stream for long periods of time, of course. Like, that's, the way things are done is to be streaming for long periods. But, like, I don't have a lot of the time that the average streamer has. I work an actual job 7 days a week that eats up my time. And I do YouTube, so a lot of my downtime is spent editing, where I can't really, like, stream while I'm editing, because it destroys my computer's resources. So it's like... literally can't do it. And I would like to be able to just stream and pop on a stream anytime I have a little bit of time, but just isn't really the way you do things. People would like there to be a proper schedule so they know when to show up. You can't just pop on Twitter 5 seconds before you start streaming and say, hey, I'm going to stream for an hour. Nobody wants that, So I'm trying to find where it fits in my life. Trying to balance it with YouTube and my actual job, the things I can't, I'm not gonna, I can't take up time that's meant for my job to stream, right? My job is important. It's where I get my monies, which I need to survive. Definitely tinted rock and some coins. Of course you require a key. Head up here. There's a big floor, a couple big rooms on what is normally a very small floor. Also, because it's the burning basement, everything's on fire. And if I remember right, things on fire do a full heart of damage. Although I don't know that that's always true. So everyone wants a stream schedule, and I don't have one. And it's like, today I was going to stream, but then I woke up and was real sick and was like, every time I stream I end up feeling sick, and it's like, am I even going to be able to stream reliably given how bad my stomach issues are on a regular basis? I don't know. I hate this. Why do this to me? To where if we didn't have a bomb, we would have to in order to get our item, we have to take damage. I hate stuff like that. It's always that little stuff with the Binding of Isaac. I'll be honest, I don't even want to freaking play the Binding of Isaac right now. I'm not in the mood for this. This game is somewhat enjoyable, but it's also like deeply frustrating from a gamer perspective. I just don't get the decisions that they make, and I bring it up all the time, but it genuinely irks me. Like, people hold Edmund McMillan up there like he's the greatest of all time. And I look at the Binding of Isaac and I see the bones of a good game. This is the foundation that a lot of roguelites go with, and for good reason. It's very popular and people really like it. And the idea of getting items and drafting, that's all interesting. That's all great, But when it comes to the actual, like, choices made for the game itself, I think he's not good at this. Like, when I look at Binding of Isaac, what does it really have going for it? Fuck this boss, dude. Like I'm frustrated already. Give me a non-champion. We get champions all the time, and champion Duke of Flies without a DPS upgrade is like yanking teeth out of my head. I'd rather have you rip teeth out of my head than have to do this. Like, he just outputs so many enemies. I don't know how I'm supposed to clear them before he You know, like, I don't know what to do about this. We lost all our spirit hearts. It's just super annoying. Bumbo, or whatever his name is, didn't do shit for us. And we get HP up. I mean, the damage is nice, I guess. Like, people hold him up as this, like, ultra awesome game developer. I don't see that. I see his art. Like, I think, like, I played Bumbo, The Legend of Bumbo. It's like, yeah, the aesthetics are pleasing, and he's obviously an artist, and I get it, you know, and he probably put a ton of work in making the cardboard cutouts and stuff that they put in that game. Sorry, Bumbo, I know you want coin. It's like, I'm sure he put tons and tons of work into that, but then when I played the game, I was like, this is kind of trash. Like, well, one, it's not fun to watch, so it's not really something I can keep around on a channel. But like, from a game perspective, all the balance was way out of whack. There were rooms that would just grind you to a halt because they're just the hard counter to the build that you have. I literally saw a thing where he said data miner is the worst item in the game. Yeah, so super thrilled to see that. Just based on what we're seeing early game, I'm guessing we're not going to win. Just because the RNG always seems to be either you get everything or you get nothing. So it seems like we're on a lean run here. And it's like, Bumbo, did you spawn a chest? You kind-hearted little freak. Thank you. Thank you. So we'll come over here and get this tinted rock, I guess. It's not like I'm doing anything else with my bomb. Oh, and we got a secret room. That's nice. What would I re-roll here? I don't know what would re-roll. I don't know if it would re-roll the sack into a different thing, or if it would re-roll the pickups that came out of the sack. I'm not sure how that works. But I don't see anything from a game design perspective that makes Edmund McMillen the king of indie games that people think he is. I think that Isaac is fine. I think that there are good things about it, like I said, that became foundational to other roguelites in, like, defining the genre, which is an impressive thing. But ultimately, it's the same thing as The Legend of Bumbo. I think the balance of Isaac is way out of whack. I think a ton of the items in this game are redundant. They do the exact same thing that other items do. A lot of the items are downright harmful. Like, please let me push this. It's embedded. Bumbo, you idiot. Oh, there we go. Because we want to push this over so we can get the tinted rock and the chest, since I'm already going to be spending a bomb. My god. Push. Push. No. Push. Oh my god. Okay. Just dump that there. Ton of stuff out of it, which is real great. Yeah, you can have that coin. Sorry, bud, I keep forgetting you need coins. It's my bad. I'm not sure how he upgrades, like, exactly, but we'll continue feeding him if we're able. Because I think he's one of the more uncommon minions. Like, we've never really had him before. So I don't think he's super common. Super glad they fired a split shot and I didn't just run into their bullet like an idiot. I don't see anything that's like... Honestly, when I look at this, it reminds me of like teenage angst. Like, the whole principle of Isaac is that his mom is like a terrible Christian lady who loses her shit and thinks God tells her to murder her kid. Well, good, you brimstone. I didn't really remember that. Dude, just die. You're so close to dead. More HP. Oh, joy. See if we can convert. You just spit out a heart for me, Bumbo? That's nice. See if we can convert these hearts into some value. I don't know what they are. As always, I don't really know what the items are. I'm pretty sure Mom's knife is like super good. So we'll take that. Replaces our tear effects, but I believe it's like super damaging and very good for DPS. The Ghost Baby I'm not super interested in. I don't know what it does, but I don't really want it. And I think this... I think this is the one where if you have 1 HP you get extra damage. We'll take it. It is. So we have to be all the way down to like less. I think we would have to get rid of all our red hearts in order to get value out of this. I guess we have keys. Really, give me the blood bag. Of all the things you could have given me. Oh, sorry, Bumbo. Yes, you can take these coins. Oh, you shoot now. That's not a very good upgrade, frankly. Okay. Because I'm not really going to use you for shooting. But okay. Maybe it increases the chances of him dropping chests and whatnot as well. But yeah, the game just reminds me of like angsty teenage stuff where it's like, oh, Christians are bad. Which I know it's not really what they're saying, but it just reminds me of all that stuff you would see. Especially because I know he had a relationship with like Newgrounds. And that sort of early Flash game culture where it's like, that was a lot of that content was like, let's be edgy and let's hate other people. And it just reminds me of that. I'm not saying that Edmund McMillan is like, hates Christians or anything like that. That's just what it reminds me of. Gives money. I mean, I guess that's good with being able to get Bumbo working for us, but ultimately I don't see a lot of value in this. I'm still learning Mom's Knife. We've only had this one other time. Oh, yep. Didn't really think about the wall spiders there. Okay, apparently they explode when they are killed. I just don't see what other people see in this game. I am still playing it, mostly just because it's been doing pretty okay on the channel. And there's no other roguelite that I'm super interested in. I would really like to be playing Enter the Gungeon, but I've had some recording issues with that. So it's like, you know, play something that I already know works, or try and play something new that I've already had issues with. So it's like, I'm just gonna, sorry Bumbo, I keep forgetting. Just gonna stick with Isaac for the time being. But it's not out of any like super love of the game or anything. I think the game is fine, but I don't think it's necessarily all the praise that it deserves, or gets. I don't think it deserves all that praise necessarily. HP and luck up. Well, there goes Whore Babylon. We might as well get our red hearts back. So we'll come up here and grab this other heart. I don't think it's a bad game. I just think the balance is out of whack. And again, and I know I bring this up all the time, but it costs too much money. Like, every single time I think about this game, I think about the cost I paid for this game and how I don't feel it was worth that, given the lack of polish and the general, like honestly, so I've looked up, so, you know, I when I started playing Isaac, I started getting into it a little bit. And I did do research into Isaac and the background and stuff. And like the amount of items and stuff that get added in the expansions, it doesn't feel like that justifies the cost of the expansion. It doesn't feel like they add enough content for what you pay for it. And I know it's not a ton of money, and most of you are probably in a better financial situation than I am. So to you, it's probably like nothing at all. But I don't think we've had this before, so I think we'll take it. What do you do? Damage and HP up. Not very much damage. We should also be using our Yum Heart occasionally. We'll go to the arcade, because this will let us play our coins, which will probably give more coins, which we can feed to Bumbo. Never mind, or it will give us nothing despite us having a luck up. Seriously? Play this thing. Bumbo, come eat the coins. Eat them, my friend. Oh, he got bigger. And again, we got the IV bag. I really thought you couldn't get this multiple times in a run. I thought it was like a one-time thing. Don't touch me, spider. Good job, Bumbo. Give me my heart back. Thank you, Bumbo. Oh, Bumbo. Oh, goodness. You're very generous. Very generous lad indeed. Okay, so apparently he spits stuff out when he eats a certain number of coins, would be my guess here. He also now attacks enemies, which is pretty nice. Go ahead and use the heart. We really don't want to... I'm nervous about losing all our spirit hearts and losing the eternal heart, but there's not much we can do about that. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like the expansions, like there's going to be a new expansion in 2020. It was supposed to be last year. Apparently some stuff happened and it's going to be this year. And I'm going to get it, of course, because I've been playing it on the channel and people are going to expect to see the new content and whatnot. But like, it's going to cost more than it is worth, is my opinion. And that sort of stuff really frustrates me. You know, I've seen the game industry go to the point where like things are a little more expensive than they ever have any reason to be. So even indie games now are starting to get like that. Like, I can't tell you how many times I go on Steam and I'm like, oh, this looks interesting, we could maybe play this on the channel or in my free time or whatever. And then I look at the game and it's from an indie studio and it's like probably like an 8-hour game and it costs like $45. And I'm like, you're an indie studio who has like 5 people on the team. This is something that is like a basic arcade game and you're gonna charge $45 for your game. It's ludicrous. I hate it. I don't understand people. I mean, we'll take Pentagram as a free damage up, and we have Mom's Knife. I'm betting that Bumbo's damage is based on our damage as well, so yeah. This run is turned around. I don't know where we're going to go with the run exactly, but we're going to probably win, or at least we're going to beat Isaac or the Devil. We maybe would not beat like Hush with this run, but I think we're in a fine position at this point. Not going to take pills. Just going to skip that. So Double Envy is annoying, although Mom's Knife seems to catch the little heads as they come out, so I'm not super upset by this. Probably not going to get anything out of the fight, which is frustrating. And again, speaks to the game design stuff I was talking about for the jillionth time. And I just don't feel like it's worth the money. Shoop doo whoop. Well, you're probably better than Yumheart in every conceivable way. So I don't know about hanging on to Yumheart. I think we will switch to Shoop doo whoop. Shoop doo whoop is not as good as I originally thought it was. 2-room charge. We would use it on room clear. It's probably worth more than Yumheart. Surely it is. I mean, but we have Mom's Knife, which is like making the room clear very easy. And 1 free regen every 4. I mean, in Red Hearts, I don't know how soon. We're going to keep Yumheart, which is probably the wrong call. But with Mom's Knife, I don't really feel that I have any issues with room clear. I think we're doing fine with room clear. And Shoop doo whoop doesn't really do much for bosses, whereas... What are you doing, Bumbo? Whereas Yumheart is guaranteed value. Oh, sorry, I did not realize that they were going to shoot me. See if we can find a couple coins for Bumbo here. Nothing? Okay. Yeah, I think that the regen is the wrong call there, but I'm going to keep it anyway because adds a little bit of safety. And again, like Shoop doo whoop, right? We could have come in and blasted with Shoop doo whoop, but 1 swipe of Mom's Knife is just as valuable and does just the same amount of clear because we hit all the enemies in that line. So I don't really think that Shoop doo whoop is that impressive at the moment. I don't know. I like things about Isaac, but ultimately I always come back to it's just not. It's not what. It's not. I don't think the game is for me. I've been playing it on the channel, and I'm at this point playing it more out of routine than anything else. And honestly, most of the time when I sit down to play Isaac, I'm like, you know, I don't really want to play Isaac, but I need footage. We had a jumper I didn't notice land on us there. Oh, sorry, Bumbo. Sorry, Bumbo. I think a bomb for a rune here, it might be valuable. Vision is not super valuable, but it will help us quickly navigate to the boss. We do have a couple bombs, not a lot. I would like to save some. 3 coins for a bomb. Bumbo, did you just spit an active bomb out of your butt? Extremely not good. A bomb for 2 bombs is pretty good. Didn't even see that the first time. Oh, I missed him. Get him, Bumbo. Bumbo does seem to do quite a bit of damage. I don't know if it's because we leveled him up real hard or what. Conjoined friend. Is this a good thing? I don't know if this is a good thing. We really should have... Oh, idiot. Stretches out of us to attack. I'm inevitably going to think he's an enemy, however, and take damage by thinking that he's coming at me and dodging into a bullet or something. Whipworm whoosh. It increased our shot height, I think, which is irrelevant. Bomb for a secret room, I guess, although it's probably useless. Oh joy, big red room. We'll take the bomb. Nope, shoot the poop, so we can have that clear for when we approach. Bumbo, you're on the spikes. Yeah, I don't know. I play more out of routine than anything else. Man, I thought I got away from you in time. Bumbo, I'm sorry. I even tried to stop mid-step towards the coin. We've only fought Gish like one time, I think. Can we just stand? Yeah. If we can just stand close to him with the knife, we do a lot more damage. The problem is we have to get close to him. We got Lil Gish. Sticky friend. He shoots. Seems like a not good item for us, but we don't have any... Well, there's nothing we can do about that. So we're just going to continue moseying down further. Room is locked. Yeah, that whore Babylon's not going to do much for us when we have so many red hearts. We haven't really gotten any devil deals recently either. What did we get last? Pentagram, I think. Pentagram also increases your chance of getting a devil deal, I think. I'm not sure what the percentage on that is, but it's probably not very much. Yeah, I don't know. I just would rather play Enter the Gungeon most of the time. Right now, I've been on a little bit of a Hitman kick. I'm looking into... I own all the old games just because, I don't know, you accumulate stuff. Like, I think I have the box versions of a couple of the old Hitman games, but I also have them on GOG because they're often on sale for like $1.50, $2. And I like having things without DRM. Speed and shot speed up. Shot speed. It does... Did it increase our knife speed? I can't really tell. It's actually not great. We kind of like that the knife would linger in the enemies and deal more damage over time as a result. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Let your minions do the work. Okay. Whoop. We did get a few of them before they could jump. Oh, he spit a bomb out. I wonder if those bombs would hurt us. If his bombs would hurt us. Do we want to go in the shop? I don't think we do. I wonder if Bumbo gets any bigger either. Also, I wonder if he... Ah, it's a troll bomb! Bumbo, did you spit out a troll bomb? Or was that an enemy I wasn't paying attention to? Either way, not very cool. Not very cool. So I own them on GOG. I like having non-copyright... copy protection is something that really irks me ever since I was a kid. You know, you would install a game and you'd try to play it and be like, no, you need your CD. And you're like, why? You know, then I got to listen to my crappy computer's CD drive spinning up constantly, you know, and it would annoy me. And then Temperance is either Spirit Hearts or regular hearts, I don't remember. But we'll hang on to it for an emergency situation. It used to just annoy me, and then like I remember being a kid and we got a new computer and I was trying to transfer because I had like lost, I think it was Quake 3. I could play Quake 3 without actually having the disc in, but I couldn't, I had lost the disc, so I couldn't install it on the new computer. So I was like, I'll just you know, move the folder from my old computer to my new computer, and of course that doesn't actually work. And I remember being frustrated, and GOG takes care of a lot of that stuff. The Mark of the Beast is damage up. I think the nail changes our tiers, which I don't think I want. I definitely want this. I'm going to look up what the nail does, because we did unlock something recently that might have been this item. I'm not 100%. So I'm going to take a quick look online and see what this is. Okay, so the nail, it takes 6 rooms to charge. When we use it, it gives us a spirit heart, increases our damage and speed for the room, but the spirit heart remains forever. So the question is it worth 2 red hearts now to accumulate spirit hearts every time we come across a battery charge or every 6 rooms? I think I'm going to go for it. Oh, we got the Leviathan transformation, which gave us some black hearts as well. So we should use this immediately. We'll use it in the first room we go to. That way we get the damage and speed boost in that room. And of course we'll get the spirit heart as well. I hate the darkness. So there we get damage. Oh, yes, also we when we walk over rocks and enemies, they will take damage and be destroyed. So, tiny chest. Oh, sorry, Bumbo. I don't think he can get any beefier, but grab the spirit heart. Yeah, he pooped out a key. Yeah, we should have saved vision for something like this floor where we would want to quickly. Can you get that coin, my friend? No? So we could. Did you poop out a chest? Why do you keep waiting until I leave the room to poop things out? So here we get a free spirit heart essentially out of this. Are you done? Okay. So we'll come to the next room. We'll use it again. It actually didn't look like it gave us a spirit heart. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I was looking at the wrong thing. I do think we're going to beat... Probably the devil is where we'll go to fight next. Another battery charge. But I don't know if we'll go past that. I don't know if we'll get the chest or what the next enemy was. You got me. You got me. Try not to walk on the rocks. I think some of the rocks here... Didn't realize those blister boys were still alive. Because, like, right now, they just stay down for long periods of time, I guess. Grab that coin, Bumbo. Because I think some of the rocks on this level can shoot bullets when they're destroyed. Stay away from me. Okay. Mom's knife is real good. It's just one of those things you have to learn to use, I think. Because I'm still not super great with it, but it's fine. Curse room is not really what I'm looking for. So, let's go looking for the boss. I don't know. It's always, you know, it's a comfort thing. It's like, I already know I can record Isaac. I know that people are watching it on the channel. So I might as well just keep recording it instead of, like, finding a new game to play is often more work than you probably think. Because I have a lot of hardware limitations with my current setup. There's not much I can record and play at the same time. And it's usually pretty tricky to find, don't shoot me, something that I can that was a troll bomb, that I can comfortably record. We need to use this so we can keep accruing spirit hearts because we took a lot of hits on this floor. I think we go right to the boss fight here. What, oh, it's this guy. What hit me? Okay. Well, you got me. I'm not sure why he keeps stopping in midair. I don't know if that's Bumbo or this little baby thing or what. Oh, that's right. He's the one that only takes damage on his tail, which is super infuriating. But we'll see if we can... Okay, we got him. I mean, that was not a good fight. Blood Clot is fine, more damage. Just gotta keep our spirit hearts up, which is the main concern here. So, yeah, I'm playing on my Xbox. I'm playing Hitman 2. What could... I mean, I don't think you're going to have anything I want, probably. I forgot we could fly. We didn't need to, Emanates purity? Sure. 2 of clubs? Sure. Use this to get a spirit heart. Grab the battery charge. What are you? Temperance? Yeah, we'll hang on to that as well. Still not sure what the cards do. I often forget. I keep forgetting also that we can fly, which is something that we should be taking advantage of more. Thank goodness it's not dark anymore, though. So, like, I've tried. If you have watched the channel for a long time, I've talked about all the things I wanted to play that fell through. So, like, I mean, I could just list off like 15. Since I started the channel, it's probably been 15 different games that I record, you know, 10 episodes of, and then find out they're super, like, in the first couple episodes, they look great. Everything looks fine. And then in, it's like episode 4, the game starts to stutter real hard, and before you know it, that's every episode, and you're like, I can't put this up on the channel. And then you end up canceling the series before it ever makes it up on the channel, and you're like, well, there goes 8.5 hours of my life, and it's pretty frustrating. But it's also, it is what it is. I think other people on YouTube probably experience this, but like, people think that, I think it's just that I'm poor. Like, I go online, even when I upgraded my computer, I went online and was talking to people, and they were like making fun of me, like, oh, you thought you were getting a good computer for like $900? Are you crazy? That's absolutely ridiculous. My computer was $2,500 and it still struggles to run some things. It's like, okay, that's cool that you have $2,500 to spend on what is essentially a toy, but I am extremely poor. It took me months to save money to buy my computer, and then I just had people making fun of me like, look at this guy, he thinks he got a decent computer. And it's like, I don't know how other YouTubers and stuff do it. I think they just probably have more money than I do, is what it comes down to, is that I have a pretty not good job and don't make much money. And of course, they probably earn a little bit of money from YouTube as well, whereas I don't. I haven't monetized yet. So it's like, can you really not get that? I thought you were walking through like walls and stuff earlier to grab items. We have a lot of keys. Give me bad trip. Sweet. Sweet. Oh, we should use the nail again as well to keep generating spirit hearts. Blah, blah. Rinse, repeat. Oh, spirit heart is pretty good. Just looking for the old boss. Oh, don't walk into the bullets. For the old boss. Looking for the old heart fight. Give me this. There it is. I don't know. I don't know how people do a lot of things. You know, I play stuff for YouTube, and oftentimes I look at other YouTubers and they have these super edited videos, and I'm like, how do they do that? I can't spend my time doing that. It's so boring to edit a video over and over for like 6 hours to make a 10-minute video. The depths are dank. I don't know what that means. Take all this. Double deal. Little brim, I don't think is good for us. One, I don't think it's very good to begin with. I think its damage is a little bit low. And again, with Mom's knife, is it really that beneficial? So do we want to fight Isaac or do we want to fight the devil? We have to do both. I guess we'll fight, I mean, with Mom's knife. I feel like the Isaac fight is easier. We'll go to the devil though, since we have a pretty powerful run, which is surprising because like the first 2 floors, I think we got not good items. We still have temperance in our back pocket. Probably should just pop that at some point to verify that it does what I think it does. We should also pop the nail immediately. How do I've forgotten how to pop my item, which led to us taking a damage, so I don't know that it was even worth popping the nail, but at least we can recharge it now and hopefully get more value out of it later. So Take the bomb. Just looking for the devil fight. Okay, can we just poke them from behind? Sounds real dirty. Just poke him with the knife. Eat him, Bumbo. Eat the old coins, my friend. Bumbo does in fact want coin. Okay, so we'll try north this time, I guess. No? Little devil chain boys. What is that? Draw 3 cards? Absolutely. 2 of clubs, really not great. 2 of clubs, laughable. The Fool, where the journey begins. I think the teleport you to your starting room, so pretty much useless. We will try to avoid the big room if possible. I was going to say because it probably has mini bosses in it, but look, a mini boss. You know what? Just going to bail. No reason to fight him when we don't really have to. Because we're just looking for the boss fight, which we found. Great. And we have the nail ready, which is great. So we can use, that's the bomb button. We can use this. Get a damage and speed up in addition to the spirit heart. Don't do that. Get him, Bumbo. Stay away from me. Good job, Bumbo. Ugh. Okay. Bumbo, you're just killing it, my friend. Very fast boss fight so far. Hitting these stompy feet might be, never mind, going to be very easy. And this fight was incredibly easy and not challenging in the slightest. Okay. Unlocked Guardian Angel, the negative, and Ultra Hard, which I'm assuming is an Ultra Hard game mode. Do we go fight a chess level? Nope, it's just the ending that we've seen before. Guardian Angel, the negative, and I Rule, and Ultra Hard challenges. Okay, I mean, we put together a run. I feel like I didn't really work for it. I feel like the first 2 floors were a little annoying. Specifically, can't tell you how much I hate running into the Duke of Flies champion on floor 1 before you can get any like damage upgrades or anything. It's so obnoxious. But after that, yeah, the run, they just gave us everything that we could possibly want. And yeah, turned out pretty great. Mom's Knife obviously was the MVP of that run, but getting things like the Mark of the Beast and the other damage ups that we've gotten, the pentagram, the stake thing, the nail itself helped us stay alive towards the end, although I think we probably would have won anyway. So yeah, pretty good run. And then I complained a lot about Isaac, which I'm trying really hard not to do in every single episode. But God, if you look back at the last 46 episodes, I would say that a solid like 15 of them are just me griping about me not liking things about Isaac. I try really hard not to talk about that because I know you probably don't care at this point. I've made my thoughts known and I'm still playing it, so you know, how much am I allowed to complain? Anyway, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I'll be back presumably with more Binding of Isaac in the near future, and I'll see you next time.